China's National Kids Cup is getting bigger and even better. It's season 6 of the football competition, and this edition, in partnership with Eco Football, will showcase grassroots talents. 4 primary schools from Lagos State will go against opponents from 12 different states of the federation to determine who will become the champion. Come and witness their actions and thrills as these kids show their love and passion for the beautiful game. For more information, visit channelstv.com. Channels National Kids Cup. We catching them young. Investigating, exposing, uncovering, reporting, hard-hitting interviews. Sunrise Daily, only on Channels Television.
Thanks for staying with us. Welcome to News Track on Channels Television. I'm Charles Eruka.
And I am Adeshewa Josh. These are the stories and reports you're tracking this hour. Reports reaching us from Plateau State say 2 explosions have rocked the central area of Jos, the state capital. The explosions, believed to have been caused by an improvised explosive device, occurred around the busy Jos main market between railway terminus and the temporary site of the Jos University Teaching Hospital.
The first blast went off at about 3:10 this afternoon, while the second erupted about 10 meters away 15 minutes later. Our correspondent in Jos reports that the explosions were followed by thick smoke and affected many shops and commercial vehicles. Pandemonium is also reported to have ensued, with cars colliding as their drivers scampered for safety. The casualty figure is yet to be confirmed, but scores of people are reported to have died. The Senate has unanimously approved the extension of the state of emergency in the northeastern states of Adamawa, Borno and Yobe for another 6 months. The northern lawmakers, who had last week vehemently opposed the extension of emergency rule, made a U-turn today and supported the move. While supporting the extension of emergency rule in the 3 northern states, the Senate also made some demands on the executive. They include proper kitting and arming of the armed forces deployed to arrest the insurgency, and adequate welfare for the troops, as well as special recruitment into the armed forces of screened and vetted youths, particularly those in the civilian JTF. Other demands made are that the service chiefs, ministers of defense and police affairs, National Security Advisor and Director General of the State Security Service should report to the Senate on a monthly basis to brief lawmakers on progress made in combating the insurgency. The Senate also asked President Jonathan to prepare and submit to the National Assembly a supplementary budget to meet any financial requirement needed to combat the insurgency.
9 generals serving army, that's 9 generals serving army, may soon be court-martialed, going by the investigations on an alleged illegal arms deal going on in the military. The unidentified generals are being questioned by the army hierarchy for movement of army weapons and armories from some military locations in the northern states. When contacted, the Director of Defense Information, Major General Christo Lukolade, would not confirm the allegation, but explained that some top military officers are being investigated for contravening military ethics. He added that they will be court-martialed as soon as Army headquarters decides on the dates for their trial. He also explains that the military high command will only make the matter public after concluding its internal checks to ensure that there are no loose ends. A few months ago, a soldier had told a foreign news agency that some top military chiefs were colluding with the Boko Haram sect in their raging offensive in the northeast. In a swift reaction, the defense headquarters described the allegations as grave and promised to investigate the claims.
Now, there are strong indications that the federal government of Nigeria has formally asked the UN Security Council Al-Qaeda Sanctions Committee to blacklist the Islamist militant group Boko Haram after the kidnapping of hundreds of schoolgirls. UN diplomats say if there is no objection by the 15-member Security Council committee, which operates by consensus, Boko Haram will be sanctioned on Thursday this week. The diplomats add that it will be difficult to object to such a request by Nigeria. The document submitted by Nigeria to support its blacklisting request is said to have referenced a bomb attack on the United Nations Nigeria headquarters on August the 26th, 2011, that killed 24 people. It also describes a campaign of violence against Nigerian schools and students by the group and references other attacks on schools last year, according to the diplomats.
Meanwhile, an unnamed Israeli official has told Reuters news agency on condition of anonymity that Israel has sent intelligence experts to Nigeria to help search for the missing Chibok girls. According to Reuters, the team, which includes people experienced in dealing with hostage situations, will join a growing international effort to track down the children. The official adds that the experts are not operational troops, but are going to Nigeria to advise. The U.S. military is already flying manned and unmanned surveillance aircraft over Nigeria to look for the girls, whose abduction triggered a worldwide outcry.
Britain has also said a military surveillance aircraft it dispatched to help search for more than 200 missing schoolgirls in Nigeria has broken down en route. The plane, a Royal Air Force Sentinel, was deployed on Sunday after Nigeria accepted an offer of help from British Prime Minister David Cameron. Britain's Ministry of Defence says the plane has been forced to land in Senegal for repairs. The plane left the UK on Sunday, joining an international effort to secure the release of the girls. A spokeswoman for the British Ministry of Defence says Britain is currently unable to provide the aircraft's expected time of arrival. It was meant to join U.S. aircraft in the search for the missing girls who were abducted last month by the Boko Haram sect.
And in other news, the future appears bright for 160 youth from the Niger Delta areas in the country, as the federal government has awarded them various scholarships to the United States of America and the United Kingdom. This is part of the federal government's determination to stamp out unemployment in the region as it seeks ways of creating peaceful coexistence between the community and oil companies. Our correspondent Oreoluwa Shonibare reports.
It came as no surprise that the recent explosion which occurred at the Okrika jetty in Port Harcourt, Rivers State, was connected to vandals.
I would like to say without a fear of contradiction that what happened was a good explosion involving vandals who were trying to steal products from our pipeline.
They will always blame it to vandals. If they will allow you access to the scene of incident, which they refuse people to see because of, I don't know what they are hiding, you see that it's a place that is open. and they have all the security network to protect it. So if they say it's vandal, how did the vandal came into that